Hello and welcome back to the table. We are talking to momtrepreneur Ify Okoh, founder of the Grownish Deodorant brand for kids. And joining us now is Courtney Smith, another entrepreneur who happens to be a mom who happened to problem solve her way into some very nice profits as well. Welcome to the show, Courtney.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, indeed. So tell us your story. What about mommying turned into a profit and a whole business for you? Very successful one.
Right. So my daughter Cristina, she was born with sensitive skin issues. She had cradle cap and eczema, and by 6 weeks we had taken her to dermatologists, doctors.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
I mean, we were trying everything as far as the ointments, and nothing was working. And then a couple of items that they did give us that worked, I wasn't comfortable with using them on her because
Chemicals,
she was,
or just age, yeah.
Yes, she was so little. So one day I was talking to my husband, very frustrated, and I'm like, you know, what are we going to do? How am I going to solve this? And he said, why don't you just make her something? He was like, why don't you just come up with something for her? And it was like a light bulb went off. Because this was my background. I'm a licensed esthetician.
Right, right. So you know how to make some potions, but because it's your baby, you're thinking, oh, I need to be careful. I want it to be just right.
Yes, and I was really looking to the doctors to help me solve that problem. So, but I got in the kitchen.
That's what I was going to say. Our viewers are seeing you in the kitchen like Ify, working your way through some potions. Tell us more.
Yes, so I immediately went back to my background, started researching all the essential oils and creams and things that would help with eczema and cradle cap, and I started trying them on her. And this was during COVID, so everyone was home and on social media. So I would post before and after pictures. And other moms, I didn't even realize it was this big of an issue, but other moms would message me and DM me asking me, hey, can you make something for my baby?
Oh, yeah. And I think, too, because for folks who don't know, cradle cap is common with little babies, especially black and brown babies, and the skin just gets really flaky, and it doesn't necessarily hurt, or sometimes there's itching, but it's just this layer after layer that you just can't seem to keep combing away, right? So that's what made moms go, how did you do that? And can you send me some?
Yes, and that's exactly what happened. So I started making it and, you know, sending it to whoever was ordering it, and our product ended up going viral on TikTok.
Did you even have like the official business set up at that point, or were you just like, let me just put this in a bottle and ship? What's your address? I'm gonna send it to you.
That's exactly how I was doing it. Cash apping. They were cash apping their payments. So no, it was not.
So what point did you realize, okay, we need to go ahead and LLC this and do some things and make this official?
Well, when I realized that it was a need for it, you know, when I realized that there were other mothers out there that were struggling with the same issue that I was struggling with, and I said, you know what, if I can be a blessing to them and I can help them overcome this issue, I'm going to take it serious. Right. You know. So.
And I want to point out now, this was COVID, so we're talking 2020, and here you are now. Is it $2 million?
Yes, so we just reached 3 years, October 29th, and we're over $2 million in sales.
Congratulations. That's to both of you, the success that you've had just by tapping into the ingenuity. And you both sort of had it in your system, but let's talk about what it takes when you decide we're really going to have to take this to the next level. For women who are watching, moms who are watching, who've had some great ideas, but they're like, I really just don't know where to start.
So my advice would be to find something you enjoy doing and something you're good at, because then it won't feel like work, because it's going to take time. It's going to take time away from your family. It's going to take time away from your 9 to 5 if you do have a 9 to 5. So make sure it's something you truly enjoy doing.
Right. And
absolutely.
Ify, for you, we talked about this a little bit before the break, but where else do you start in terms of even just, you know, getting some more skills and learning the business side of this, right? Because so many times you may have an idea, but the business side, having the accountant, the assistant, the attorney, contracts, where did you go?
So lots of research. You know, you kind of have to go back to being a student. You know, you have to learn, you have to network, you have to, you know, get yourself involved with people who are doing the same thing that you want to do and learn from them. So mentorship. One of the things she said that I actually agree with is, you know, just starting out, you understand that people, they're moms who share the same issues, you know, and problems that you're going through. And so, you know, not only do you start with, you know, something that you love, but I think, you know, there are problems all around us, you know, and if you pay attention, you know, you'll be able to pick that up. And if it's something that you love, you know, and you enjoy doing, and you solve that problem.
Yeah,
Courtney,
you know, in a minute that we have left right here, a problem that you have that made you go, ugh, I am really stuck, and how you solved it.
Let's see, because there's a couple of problems. So.
The most recent one.
The most recent one would be marketing. Because like I said, my thing was formulation. That's what I enjoy doing, you know, making the products, coming up with different formulas. So when it was time to really get serious about marketing and reaching, you know, more people, I was like, how do I do this?
Yeah. What do you mean I've got to spend more time on social media? Yes. Understood. All right, good advice. And we've got more advice coming up from both of you ladies. I love it. Up next, our mom entrepreneurs answer some questions from viewers like you. Give us more tips on how to turn ingenuity into entrepreneurship. Stay with us.